It's simple mathematics. Check it out. I revolve around science.
What are we talking about here?
Okay, we're going to look at the second concept, which is called the distributive property of equations, and how we can reorganize in order to simplify our equations. So I'm just gonna give this an answer. Let's say I'm gonna give this 32. Let's just say. Okay. All right. No, I'm gonna change that. Let's go with 42. Let's just change it to 42. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this looks like. If we think about this, this is 3 groups. Okay, remember 3 groups of x plus 4. Okay, and if you remember from the like terms video, what that looks like. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and use some brackets and draw that out. Okay, so if I just concentrate, I have to look what's inside the brackets. Inside the brackets, I have x plus 4. So if we remember, that is x plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? All right, so that's what I have. But this is saying I have 3 of those. So I essentially have, there's one group. There's 2 groups, once I get this done. Okay. And then we can have a 4th group. Sorry, 3rd group. Okay, so if I think about it, all right, I've got one group here, okay, one group here, one group here, and one group here to make 3 groups of x plus 4. All right, now just like before, I don't really need these brackets, right? So I can just kind of get rid of these brackets. I'm just going to throw them off to the side here because I don't really need those there, right? So I've kind of gotten rid of the brackets. And I didn't even put a bracket on my last one. So if I think about it, this is 1x plus 4 plus 1x plus 4 plus 1x plus 4. Remembering that now I can redistribute, okay, just like terms. So we call this the distributive factor. So we need to look at what this is. So again, I'm just going to pop it in front, okay. Okay, so in long equations with multiple steps, we can use an organization strategy to distribute, okay, organization strategy distribution to remove brackets and combine terms so that we can make solving equations more efficient. Okay, so this is the distributive property. So make sure that you copy this one down. Pause the video if you need to. Excellent. So we're going to go ahead and see what this looks like now that we have distributed and looked at our equation. Okay, so now if I've gotten rid of those brackets, if I do what I did before and look at things that are the same. So really, I'm going to put this 4 with that 4. Okay, all right, and then I can put this 4 with that new group of 2 groups of 4 to make 3 groups of 4, okay? And then I can essentially kind of get rid of some of this, all right? I can put my x's together, and I end up with Okay. All right. Now I can kind of get rid of this because I don't really need those. I end up with 1, 2, 3 x's plus 3 groups of 4, which makes 12. Therefore, I end up with 3x plus 12. Okay, makes it. Hopefully that makes a bit of sense to you. All right, so now I'm wondering if we can look at how we go from. How do we get from 3 bracket x plus 4 to 3x plus 12? I wonder if you can see it mathematically. Huh. You think you have it? Well, I want to start with looking at the numbers first. So we have a 3 and a 4. A 3 and a 4 somehow has to go together to make 12. Well, I think I have 1, 2, 3 groups of 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see how you can get 12 in total? If you saw, excellent. You can multiply what's outside the bracket by what's inside the bracket. So 3 times 4 gives us that 12. Well, how do we get the 3x then? Well, this is 1x, right? We have 1x. 3 times 1x gives us 3x. All right. Okay, so if you have some difficulty with that, you can always rewatch the video. But that's the distribution property. We can multiply what's inside the brackets by what's outside the brackets to give us 3x plus 12 is equal to 42. And then you can go ahead and solve this equation. It makes life a lot more efficient. And this is called the distribution property.
It's simple mathematics. Check it out. I revolve around science.
What are we talking about here?